I get it. Buying a home seems like a very overwhelming and daunting process, but it doesn't have to be. There's one thing that you need to do in order to get that ball rolling, and with that, I'm going to show you in the following video. All right, the one thing that you have to do just to get the ball rolling is just go talk to a lender or banker. Now, a lot of people I hear say that they don't want to meet with a bank or talk with a lender until they find the right house. And there's a million reasons why that's not the best strategy, but those lenders are there to help you. They're going to dig into your background and look for any inconsistencies on your credit report. They're going to look at your debt to income ratio. They're going to run a lot of numbers that we don't normally do on a daily basis just to give you a really good starting point, because without that starting point, you're walking into homes and you're just guessing. These things, they take time. So waiting to get pre-qualified is not the best move, because if there's something, let's just say on your credit report, that needs to be resolved, or someone made an error at some point in time, it takes time in order to clear that up. So the sooner that you get pre-qualified, the better off you're going to be long term. I promise you that. All right, knowing your budget is crucial. When you go in and meet with a lender, they're going to run a bunch of different scenarios in order to find what position works best for you. So sometimes you could put down as low as 3.5%. Sometimes you could do 5%, 10%, 20%. It just depends on what your specific scenario is. And that's what the lender is there to do. They're there to put a bunch of different scenarios right in front of you so you can determine what makes sense for you. You know, most often they can also reverse engineer things as well. So if you come in and you say, hey, I'm paying $1,500 a month in rent right now, that's what I feel comfortable with. I've market tested that, and I realize that I have some extra money to spare just in case something happens. Well, they're going to take that $1,500 and reverse engineer that and say, hey, this is the amount at this interest rate that you can afford. So you should be looking at homes within, you know, X amount to X amount in order to stay within that $1,500 a month. So again, this just makes you feel comfortable on what you're willing to spend so that you don't overextend yourself in buying a home. Now, when you have this budget in place, it just makes everything so much smoother throughout the process. So when you're walking through a home, it's very daunting to try to figure out what it's going to cost you if you haven't done your homework up front. So getting this homework done up front lets you feel more at ease and enjoy the home shopping process a little bit better, because you've already run these numbers in your head. You already have a spreadsheet that the lender has given you in order to dictate what's comfortable for you. Getting pre-approved really shows the seller that you, the buyer, is ready, able, and qualified to purchase the home. We just got out of a heavy multi-offer scenario for the last 2.5 years where pretty much every home was getting multiple offers. And I can honestly say that having your ducks in a row will give you a far greater chance to win on that offer by not having your ducks in a row. And pre-qualifications are one of those. Having a lender that has already drafted a letter that says you're able to buy the home just shows the seller that you, the buyer, are ready and you're able and you're willing and you're qualified to purchase that home. So again, it's not always about the highest purchase price necessarily, but rather the preparation that you, the lender, and myself put together in order to make an attractive offer look professional and ready to go. Okay, last but not least is finding the right lender. It can seem intimidating because everybody knows somebody, right? But what you're looking for is somebody that's professional, someone that has great reviews, someone that you know, like, and trust, and someone that's in the trenches every day, because they're going to be the best people in order to give you the best advice possible. You know, one thing that I've really noticed in the last 8 years of real estate is picking the right lender is paramount for getting an offer accepted. And what I mean by that is people that choose out-of-state lenders or maybe like, you know, online companies, those are not going to bode well to a seller's eyes as much as a local lender would. The local lender knows and has relationships with a lot of the other realtors. They know the ins and outs of the local real estate market, so they're able to cater those pre-qualifications toward the local seller as well. And having the reputation and the relationships with people within the industry is crucial. You know, you have two completely identical offers, but one lender is from out of state and one is from in state. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, that person is going to choose the offer with the local lender because they've already been through the ropes and they know how that professional can get the job done. So picking a local lender is crucial. Now, if you need a lender that will bode well in your offer, feel free to reach out. I would love to give a recommendation. I have a lot of people that I've worked with in the past that do a phenomenal job and can accomplish both the buyers and the seller's goals. So please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you found this informative, and I hope you have a great day. Stay awesome, Billings.